Hello humans, it's just Martine, and welcome to the April round of Buzzwordathon. It's April 1st, which means the start of another round of Buzzwordathon. This month, the words are space-related. So I'm reading Starbound by Dave Barra, which is actually the second book in the Lightship Chronicles, and of course, no, I haven't read the first book in this. What? So you know for sure that this is a book that I got from the Dollar Tree, but it just seems so interesting. Just the fact that it was a sequel didn't mean anything. And of course, in the first few pages, we've pretty much figured out what happened in the other book. So I feel perfectly fine with that. I've read the first chapters of the first 8 pages, and for the most part, it's pretty interesting. I am a little worried about what appears to be the romantic relationship in this book. I already don't love that and the way that the main character thinks about it, but we'll see what happens. And other than that, I'll update you when I read something. I'm on page 12 of this book, and it's the second time I've been viscerally upset. And the first time was just because of me, I don't know. But then this time, they're talking about this relationship and like, would you be willing to give this up for the sake of the union or whatever? And he's like, yeah, I think so. And the guy was like, but also keep in mind, like, she has feelings and she might not be prepared to let go of you. And he said, she is still a woman underneath the uniform and the duty and the honor. And then the guy just says nothing about that. And that's disgusting. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. That moment when the book you're reading for Buzzwordathon says the word buzzword. Oh, what an unfortunate twist this has just taken. It's Monday, April 5th, and I'm DNFing Starbound. Just in case you don't know, DNF means did not finish. But basically, this is a big deal for me for a couple of reasons. One, this is the first book I've ever officially DNF'd. Sometimes I just accidentally stop reading a book and never really get back to it, but this one I'm actively choosing to DNF, which is sad, especially since it's for Buzzwordathon. But it's been 5 days and I've read like 68 pages and not a one of them has been enjoyable, which is unfortunate. I have a couple of issues with this, and I would say that maybe some of them are caused by the fact that this is a sequel, but I honestly don't believe that to be true. I think this being a sequel is the least unenjoyable part about it for me. Here's what's up. I mentioned a couple of things. One, I think I mentioned that I didn't love how they were talking about women in here. That didn't really change. The female character was just not being depicted well. And then also, God, did the main character just keep having sex all the time? And I didn't want that, and it's felt like it served no purpose in the plot. So I would just be upset reading that. And then I would get to the part that wasn't that, and the author just chose to go full force with technical language. Whether or not it means anything, I don't know enough to tell you. But let me find an example. I've been working with Lieutenant Longer on a hybrid drive, mixing the impellers with the sublight HD drive. I'd intended to use it only if it was required. Blah, blah, blah. Theoretically, essentially, it's a KERS, kinetic energy reclamation system. The electrons generated by the HD drive can be processed, blah, 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 mixed as a plasma with the chemical propulsion fuel cells, sort of like a hyped up hydrazine fuel source, blah, blah, blah. Just the whole time. And so I would zone out, and then I would zone back in only to be upset by a scene with the female character. And so, inspired and egged on truly by Bailey, who's such a good person and friend, I'm DNFing this book. I don't want to read it, not now, not ever, frankly. This is not a DNF where I could enjoy it if I was just in more of a reading mood. This is a I would never, ever, ever be enjoying this book. And maybe the rest of the book is good, but I'm never going to find out because I was miserable reading it. So we're not doing it anymore. But this brings up a good topic of discussion. What are your opinions on DNFing books? Usually, if a book is just fine or I hate one or two things about it, I really can push through, and I just do. But this is one of those things where, not one thing has been redeeming to me, which is so unfortunate because I was really looking forward to this book. But I've learned my lesson. So I think in the world's shortest and least interesting vlog ever, I'm going to end this because technically it's the end of my Buzzwordathon. I have 2 days left in the April Buzzwordathon. I will not be reading another book in that time. We really did try, and we learned some things, and that's all that matters. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below all your opinions on DNFing books and such. What was the last book you DNF'd? And subscribe for more reading, writing, and college lifestyle content. And until next time, bye humans, bye!